We got a fight on our hands.
George South said a lot of things.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He said many, many things. Man.
George South let his old man fly on that one.
Yeah. The unhinged uncle at the cookout. Just saying words. Bellowing challenges. Making assertions.
Bro. You hear me? Homemade sweatshirt.
Yeah, I have that same one at home. I didn't make it at my home. Poo Poo Magoo made it at his home. Shout out 2800 Studios. Check them out.
Sweep that stupid ring.
Jimmy Lloyd starting this with wrestling.
Well, yeah, Jimmy Lloyd learned how to wrestle in this building. You know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, back in the day when it was when Jim Molyneux ran old-time wrestling right here in this very building. As a matter of fact, if you look at this sign when you come in here off the fucking Pike or whatever road it is,
yep,
it still says old-time wrestling on the thing. It's never gotten changed. But yeah, this is where Jimmy Lloyd learned how to wrestle. Literally, this building, this ring itself. So, if this is a home game for anybody, it's a home game for Jimmy Lloyd, especially for George South. Shit, he's got South in his name. Doesn't come up here all that often.
No, he doesn't. This is a rare Northeast appearance for George South.
But hell,
I told you to leave, you stupid redneck.
Oh, wow. He's really wrestled all over the place.
He has.
Over his years.
George South has wrestled the who's who of pro wrestling.
Wrestled Ric Flair, for fuck's sake.
But you wonder if that programming in his head, when you're going up against a guy like Jimmy Lloyd, who's kind of breaking molds in terms of how he wrestles, how George is going to fare in that's against a guy like Jimmy Lloyd.
Come on, Jimmy.
One thing's for sure, he still hits hard.
Ooh, stomping on the fingers.
Hardcore legend, ain't it?
And Jim Lloyd getting that barbed wire bat to the face once again.
You ever caught your hand on barbed wire?
Never accidentally, but there have been times where I've been inspecting the barbed wire when I'm in the ring, and I'm like, why did I do that?
Yeah,
that was sharp.
It really
I'm
is.
bleeding now.
And it's like, when you see it get rubbed on someone's head, you're like, I don't know if people at home appreciate how much that shit actually hurts.
Oh, it's painful. It'll slice you open. It'll carve you up. Look, Jimmy Lloyd's forehead's busted open.
Oh, now George South's about to be too.
George South getting carved up by that barbed wire baseball bat. And those aren't really words that I ever thought I'd be ever saying. Especially...
No, if you would have told me during my commentating days that I'd one day be commentating George South in a death match in 2022, I would have laughed in your face. But here we are, and I'm fucking happy to be here.
Ooh.
Big right hand by George South. You got to think if he had something in that tape. You don't just, the tape makes the hand harder to begin with.
Right.
But a guy like George South, I imagine, knows all the things that you can slip in there real sly-like to make it have some extra oomph behind it.
Ooh, to the midsection.
Ah.
Now just raking that barbed wire across the back. Digging it in. That doesn't feel good.
What the hell? Is he going an abdominal stretch with the barbed wire bat?
I think so.
Oh, that's just mean.
Then he let the barbed wire bat roll down across the back. That's what it's like being in there with a veteran of the squared circle. He'll bring some different applications of that ultra violence.
Something so small, like just like the roll, like each little spike popping you in the back as it goes down versus just throwing it to the side.
Just the idea to do an abdominal stretch with the barbed wire baseball bat, that's something in and of itself.
Very, very true. Carving Jimmy Lloyd's forehead.
Step up to the carving station.
Look at Lloyd's arms. You can see his back through his shirt a little bit. Just busted open every which way.
Both guys busted up. But that's to be expected in a match like this. Ultra-violent rules.
What's Jimmy going for under here? Uh-oh.
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 I know that sound anywhere. Got barbed wire chair and some light tubes.
There's like a fence worth of barbed wire on that chair. Jimmy better get in there quick, though, before George has a chance to grab any of that stuff he's throwing in.
Jimmy just threw in a whole bunch of weaponry in that ring.
Ooh. The blood just pouring out of George South's head onto that chair.
To the throat. Now going to the midsection to Jimmy Lloyd. Perhaps going for a suplex or a brain buster. Jimmy Lloyd's got an answer.
It's never good to be sat down in a wrestling match.
Nope. Unless you can come to your bearings. George South is able to.
Shot to the throat. Oh! Jimmy Lloyd collapsing that chair.
That chair is destroyed. There's no stomping that thing back into place.
The leg broke off.
Oh, God. George South's got it, too.
Don't introduce things you don't want used on. Ooh! Sound like a shotgun going off.
And now just stabbing Jimmy Lloyd in the head with that broken tube.
Those light tubes are so unpredictable.
Who would have thought that George South would be the first guy to use a light tube in this match?
I mean, Jimmy Lloyd showing no respect to George South. Oh!
That's it!
George South with two light tubes now across the forehead, across the skull of Jimmy Lloyd.
Glass littering one side of the ring.
Oh, no.
Jimmy Lloyd's got that last tube.
George South has no idea.
Oh!
Got George South across the dome with it. Now with the pickup.
Oh!
Into the barbed wire chair. Jimmy Lloyd wins.
Jimmy